Baker?
How we doing?
Good, buddy. How are you? Great to talk to you again.
Great talking to you guys. You also have Emily here.
Emily, how are you? Good, because I got things I got to talk to Emily about, Baker, if you don't mind for a second.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I am happy to be a fly on the wall over here.
I actually, as a married guy, I have something to ask you that if it's okay with you. So Baker and I were talking last time about being a girl dad, and he was about to happen for him, and it had happened for me 12 years ago, and my whole life owned one gun, a 6-shooter 38 that I had that my dad gave me forever. And then in the year that my daughter was born, I bought 8 guns that year, subconsciously, not even realizing it, and started my own militia that I have here. So I bought Baker a handgun from Shark Coast Tactical a couple of months ago. It is a 50 caliber Smith & Wesson handgun. You can, if somebody was to rob your house and hide in a neighbor's house to get away from you, you could shoot from your house, even if they're hiding behind the refrigerator, and kill them with this gun. And I even had the laser engraved number 6 on the handle, so it's specifically made for Baker. Is it okay that I give him that gun?
Yes, and I hope everyone is listening and does not mess with us because of that.
And then the other problem I found out that I have is that although we have some people in the middle of each other, I don't really know you guys, and I didn't get a chance to meet you at the camp because I was out of town. It is very strange to try and get. How do you get? Like, I wouldn't even know. I have to give the gun to Pete to give to you because I don't know how to get you a gun, and I can't just walk up to you at like one of your events and go, "Hey, I got you a 50 caliber handgun. Here you go." So these are dumb things.
I think you brown bag it.
Yeah,
you brown bag it.
Hey, something in there for you.
Yeah, so I definitely have this. It's got your number laser engraved on the handle and the whole deal. And I've been sitting on it for like the past 8 months, and hoping to be able to give it to you. So if it's cool with you, I'm going to give it to Pete.
I appreciate that.
And then maybe Pete could get it to you. Is that cool?
That's perfect. I appreciate that.
That was very sweet.
Yeah, and hopefully you'll never have to use it, but you never know. Let's see. There was something else I wanted for Emily that I had to ask. Oh, no, is Baker. Did you ever get the message that me and Bert left you live from the stage at Ruth Eckerd Hall at the sold-out show?
No, I did not.
Oh, wait, because Bert's an idiot. Bert's his fat fingers. We tried to FaceTime you. We were on stage at Ruth Eckerd Hall. Bert did a show here for the hurricane victims and sold out the show. And at the end of the show, I went up on stage with him, and we tried to FaceTime you with the crowd from the stage. And instead, he was supposed to make a video and send it to you, but he's dumb and he's drunk all the time. So there goes that. All right. Anyway. I'm happy to talk to both. First of all,
you know what? I did get that.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I did get that. Yeah.
All right. Well, Bert's still drunk and stupid. I got questions for you guys now as a couple. How old is the baby now?
11 months.
Yep, 11 months.
You're halfway there. It's when the baby becomes 2 years old and it could actually answer your questions, that's when things are a lot easier for you guys. So you're probably at the point now where all the fun stuff is wearing off a little bit, and it's really starting to become a pain in the ass.
Honestly, no one warned us how much the mobility changes things. She's everywhere.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I admit she's gonna sit her down and she is a bumping a log. She doesn't move.
Oh, you got to start. It feels cruel at first, but you still have to start chaining her into place. Not chaining her in, but like a lot blocking things off and keeping her sectioned off. That's the important thing.
Yeah, I should have gone into the baby thing because the things you have to do and the price, I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Well, it's a good thing you got a little money coming to you in the next couple of years.
Yeah.
Hey, side note real quick. I want to just say how I hope you know how excited this town is to have you here and how much we really love having you as a quarterback. And another thing that's got to make you feel great is, I mean, I like you a lot, but I don't know if I love turning $20 million down for you.
No, it's we love it here. It's like what I've told you guys before from the very beginning, they've made it feel like home for me and for Emily and I as well. Just in the community as a whole too. Like that all plays a huge factor in it, and that's what it's all about. Is when you finally get a chance that you feel comfortable and you can be the best version of yourself, you want to take advantage of that.
Well, it's good. I'm glad you feel it. I'm glad you know that we're really happy to have you. And the idea that Mike Evans and Chris Godwin and Tristan Wirfs and all these guys love the environment, love playing here, and love playing with you is going to make for a very successful team next year. And we're all looking forward to it. Now, Emily, tell me about what we got going on with the Baker and Emily Mayfield Foundation. You want to talk about giving back to the community? These are people who are right here and actually not just talking about it, but doing it. It's an event that's going on. It's bracket style, just in time for March Madness. Do you want to explain this so that I don't screw it up?
Yeah, so essentially it's called the Giving Bowl. It's the first year we've done it. And the whole idea behind it is we feel like Tampa's such a sports town, not just football, hockey, baseball, soccer, all the things. So we were trying to come up with a fun idea to get all the sports involved and also tap into some nonprofits that we wouldn't otherwise get to work with.
Right.
Baker and I are still learning the town, and the town's giving so much to us. So it's just kind of a fun, easygoing way to raise money for these awesome nonprofits throughout the Tampa area, and also get these athletes, they're just a little bit competitive. And so to just have some fun with it. So basically, each week, it's a 3-week long process, and each week there's 5 teams this week. Today's the last day of the first week. And each team is raising money, and the top 4 will go on to the next week. Throughout the 3 weeks, our foundation, the Baker and Emily Mayfield Foundation, is giving a total of $92,500
wow.
to the different nonprofits. But that's in addition to whatever these teams raise from donors and fans and whoever wants to give to these awesome nonprofits. So at the end of the 3 weeks, whoever the winning team wins $50,000. And again, that's in addition to whatever they raise on their own. And I have to shout out who all is involved. So we have the Chris Godwin, and they're representing Team Godwin Foundation. Bucky Irving, and he's with the After School All-Stars. Brandon Lowe, who's the Tampa Bay Rays, Crisis Center of Tampa Bay. Ryan McDonough, he's the Lightning, and he is working with the First Responders Children's Foundation. And Erica Timrack, she's one of our girl soccer players. Love that she's repping the girls, and she's with the Humane Society of Tampa Bay. So a lot of awesome causes, and just a really kind of a fun way to give back.
This is so you can donate, and you're raising money there, and then the winning one's the one who's going to get the most is going to get the additional $50,000.
Correct.
Beautiful. And now if you want to donate, all you got to do is go to bemayfield.org, and it's Baker and Emily Mayfield. It's bemayfield.org, and you'll get all the charity links there. You can follow. You can go along with the fundraising and check it out on social media. And all this stuff supports local charities. I mean, you got all local athletes being involved in this, and hopefully, help raise a lot of money at the end. Obviously, there'll be a quote winner. But all these guys in the process are going to raise money and help keep that money right here in the Tampa Bay area, which is great. It's great that you guys do this stuff and use your popularity to get out there. And I know a lot of these people, they get to a certain level of fame and they just blow this stuff off.
Yeah, and I think this is a fun way to do it. Not necessarily everybody loves to go to a charity event and sit there and commit hours of the day because everybody's lives are busy, and you never know when you're able to do something. So this is a fun way to be able to do it and support from afar while also, making a little competition between all the sports. And it's hopefully it continues to grow, and this is something that we can, start in the Tampa Bay area to continue to make it one of the best places to raise kids.
Emily, does he ever change a diaper?
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and I save all the good ones for him.
No, it's not very fun.
Do you realize before you have a kid, people used to say to me all the time, they're like, oh, you don't know how much you're going to love your baby till you. I go, yeah, I get it. I'm going to love my baby. But then you have the baby and you realize, oh, they were right. I never realized until that baby craps all over your arm up to your elbow. And then you realize, I love this baby. I don't even mind that this baby, anybody else crapped on my elbow, I'd be furious. This baby makes me happy. It's a different kind of love.
It really is. And I'm pretty queasy. You got a weak stomach. I got let
me tell a story. Let's just say Baker indulged in a few cocktails the other night, and He woke up the next morning not feeling 100%, and he was on baby duty. And I stepped out of the room, and all of a sudden I hear him like grunting in the other room, and I'm thinking he's just being dramatic. I come in the room, and he was holding her over his head while he's laying on the bed, and she vomited directly into his mouth and all over his face. And I think that was definitely that moment for him of like, okay, I really like this girl.
Oh, listen, we've all been there, brother. We've all had our baby spit or vomit in our mouths at one point. That's a true testament of a good father. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, I just didn't expect her to catch me when I was vulnerable, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's the worst time. They're going to get you from now on. Every time you're vulnerable, you'll get it right in the old nads, I promise you. This is Baker and Emily Mayfield. I want you to go to their website today, bemayfield.org, and help to raise money for those other charities. And then one of those guys is going to bracket out and win $50,000 from the foundation. And hopefully we can spread some good around here. Listen, I enjoy having you both on the air. And will you, do you know that Bert is running a 5K here coming up in May?
I did not know that.
It's Two Bears 5K. It's the second time they did it. Jelly Roll is coming, and this fatso is also going to run in the 5K, or as I like to say, briskly walk with the other idiots. So it's happening.
It's happening in Raymond James.
Yeah,
so I think Bert's been dropping your name quite a bit, Baker.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be there.
Yeah. I don't know if you're supposed to be there, but Bert's certainly going to tell everybody you are. It's happening May 4th, I think, or May 4th, right at the stadium.
Perfect.
That sounds like a great time.
Perfect.
Yeah,
May the 4th be with you guys.
And also with you. Listen, you guys are great. I appreciate you getting up early and coming on the show. And Baker, don't be a stranger. We'd like to check in with you every once in a while during the year.
I appreciate it, guys. Will do.
All right. Good luck with the event.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Take care.
See you later. There you go. Baker and Emily Mayfield.